So, yep. Hi everyone again. Good day, good afternoon. No, good afternoon to everyone who might be listening to this report right now. So, yeah, we're here at it again for Dev 208, and this is going to be the first module for Dev 208, which would tackle more about social problems, social change, and development. So, for the first part of this module reporting, we tackle about social change. So let's start with defining what social change is. So based here, or as you can see here in the slide, social change is definitely the transformation of culture and social organization or structure over time, and that's based on the World Animal Net. No? So to begin with our discussion of social change, now we may want to define what social change is. No? Social change, definitely, technically speaking, is the transformation of culture and social structures over time. No? It's very important to remember no that the society is never truly static. No? Meaning to say it is in a constant state of flux no due to shifting political, economic and cultural forces no. So tatandaan natin palagi na ang society, ang lipunan no, hindi siya static no or hindi siya nagsi-stay lang no. Hindi to nakapako lang sa iisa no. So meaning to say na lagi siyang gumagalaw no, is very fluid no. It is there's always change no in it no, or nasa state siya lagi ng flux no dahil sa pagbabago sa politika or political, economic and cultural forces no. So in this context no, as defined by the World Animal Net no, in this context defined by the World Animal Net no, advocacy, they say that advocacy is like the tool no that they use to intentionally guide these changes or this flux toward a specific goal, no, which is influencing policy and shifting the public attitude towards or to improve the lives of the animals. No, same goes with us, no, as development communicators. No, so we should or in our context in our own context. No, so we should use our advocacy, no, as development communicators and our knowledge, no, in different or the different concepts, theories of communication to shift the public attitude no to improve the society to or to also become a catalyst of social change no. Next would be the characteristics of social change no. So as you can see here in the slide we have like around four characteristics of social change. The very first characteristic is universal but variable. Second would be intentional and unplanned. Next would be controversial, and then last would be one characteristic of social change is that it has a lasting or its lasting impact or its impact in general. No, so when we tackle about characteristics of social change, no, for very first one is that it's universal, but it's but variable. No, so meaning to say social change, no, has few distinct characteristics that we must recognize. First is that it is universal, no, so, but variable, no? So, it happens everywhere. Meaning to say, pwede siyang or maaari siyang mangyari sa Pilipinas. Yung social change or the change in general could happen here in the Philippines or sa ibang bansa, say like in the Western countries, no? Or in Europe or whatnot, no? But the speed of that change, no, differs from each and every location, no? So, it could happen universally, no? It could happen anywhere or change could happen anywhere. But the speed is different, no? Or it differs when it comes to speed. Say, for example, technological advancement, no, or the advance in technology. No, it could happen in the Western countries, say for example, like the US, and it could also happen here in Southeast Asia, specifically here in the Philippines, no. But say for example, in the US, mas advanced sila. So like, mas maaga silang na-introduce dun sa mga technological advancement na yon. And then here sa Philippines, bago pa lang siya nauuso or papausbong pa lang yung kind of technology na yon, no. So meaning to say no, it may be universal. Social change can be universal, or change in general can be universal, but it differs when it comes to speed. Next, we talk about intentional and unplanned, or intentional versus unplanned. No, when we say intentional, no, it's like a planned policy reform. No, one good example would be a planned policy reform. No, or it could be unplanned, like the accidental social shift caused by new technologies. No, so that's one characteristic of social change as well. No, and then aside from that one, no, advocates like us, no, as development communicators, no, advocates like us, no, another characteristic that we should consider or that we have to remember would be social change could really be controversial, no. So social change is often controversial in a way because it challenges the status quo, no. Meaning to say, no, resistance is a natural part of the process rather than a sign of failure. No, so when we talk about being controversial or like controversial as part of the characteristic of social change, no. So once na say a specific policy reform, no, or nag-implement na ganitong change in the society, no, There could be possibilities that not everyone would agree on that particular change. No, meaning pwedeng may kumontra or pwedeng may mag-disagree about a specific change. No, but it doesn't mean no kapag may kumontra no doesn't mean that it failed. That particular change has failed. No, it's just really part of the process. No, part talaga siya ng process. No. Then last a characteristic would be lasting impact. No, so when we say lasting impact, no, it just basically means that social change, no, can create or can provide a lasting impact, no, that can change the world forever. But on the other hand, or consequently, no, there could be social changes as well that or there could be some shifts that are just say fads, no, or parang masasabi natin parang mga short-lived changes lang, no. But definitely, social change can either be like just a fad or like short-lived change, but it can also provide a lasting impact, no, to the society or to the world itself, no. Now, that we already have a grasp of the characteristic or of the foundation of what social change is and what are the characteristics of social change, then we go to the major causes or what causes social change, no. So we have here six examples as based on the reading from the World Animal Net. First would be environmental factors, no? So when we say environmental factors, then definitely social change is like driven by a mix of external pressures and internal shifts that force a society to evolve. One major factor would be environmental, no? When we say environmental, no, let's say for example, resource scarcity or like natural disasters, no, they often act as the primary catalyst, no, that push the civilizations to reinvent how they would say survive, much like the historical transition, say for example, from hunting to farming, no, to now farming. Now these pressures are often compounded by demographic shift, no. That's going to be the second the second example, or that's going to be the second major cause of social change. Now, when we talk about demographic shifts, naman, no, we're talking about where migrations or changes in population age force the cities, no, or the governments to adapt to adapt their infrastructure to that change, no. And then next naman for the major causes of social change, no, then we go on a more human level, no. We are going to be dealing with cultural factors, no. When we say cultural factors, no, these cultural factors keep the society fluid, no, as constantly swap ideas and inventions, while the economic and political forces naman like yung ating pang fourth example such as globalization and technology such as the internet, no, it bridges the gap between nations and reshape the daily life in our society. Then last but not the least, no, or last factor or last major cause of social change would be collective behavior. No? So ultimately, when these social changes or when these shifts no don't happen fast enough, no, there could be collective behavior, no, that could happen. No? It is the power of the organized social movements, no, that act in the as the final engine, no, that demands the legislative reform and progress, no, necessary to keep the society functioning for everyone, like yung mga sa setup ng mga rally, no, rally events, yung mga movements from the social groups, no. So in a nutshell, no, very basic lang naman yung pag-intindi natin sa social change. It is or social change in general is an inevitable and often controversial evolution, no, driven by different complex by the complex interplay between or with like say the environment, our culture and the political forces, no. And now relating it to development communication, no, as development communicators, no, when we deal with social change, no, our role really is to strategically use our advocacy and our knowledge in communication strategies, the concepts of communication theories, or what we may be able to learn all throughout our academic journey in the Masters of Development Communication. We strategically use our advocacy, you know, to navigate this flux or to navigate the shift or the changes, no, transforming resistance into becoming a catalyst for a more equitable and a progressive society. So that is just basically it, no, for social change or for this part of the module one. And yeah, padayan everyone. So I hope you, I mean, in that very short span of time, you were able to learn about what social change is. And I would encourage you all as well to make sure to say watch as well or listen to the reports of my group mates for this specific parallel for module one. No? Then I'll go ahead and write down or include the discussion forum questions as well for this particular report in our portal. No, so yeah, thank you again, and you have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.